Today is December 6, 2010, and we are Maggie Dougherty,
Olivia Contiatis,
Melissa Bondarich,
and Nina Richards,
recording the Podcasting Under Pressure assignment for Mr. Duvall's second period regular Earth Science class. Areas of high pressure form when the air temperature is colder, which means that the air is more dense and it is dry. Areas of low pressure form when the air temperature is warmer, which means that the air is less dense and it is moist. However, sometimes there are cases when the air pressure could be high, but the air is moist. One of these examples could be when the dew point and air temperature meet below freezing. This causes something wet to happen, which is moist, yet still cold.
Air always flows from high to low pressure, so if there was a high pressure and a low pressure near each other over the U.S., the air from the high pressure would circulate out from it and flow into the low pressure like this. Also, in the northern hemisphere, the air flows counterclockwise and clockwise in the southern hemisphere.
As you have noticed, we've been talking a lot about the air and when air moves that it is called a wind or a breeze. So here are some diagrams of different breezes. First are the land and sea breezes.
The land is warmed by the sun. Warmer rises, that's step one. A cool breeze rushing from the ocean sets the sea breeze in motion. The sea breeze is during the daytime and blows from the sea to the land. If this is true, then that must also mean that the sea is a high pressure and the land is a low pressure, since air pressure flows from highs to lows. So, once the air flows into that low pressure, it becomes warm air and rises. Once that air rises, it starts to cool and flow into high pressure because of the atmosphere trying to balance everything out. From there, the high pressure blows to the low pressure, and that air sinks to start the whole cycle again.
Take this sea breeze and switch it around. That's why this land breeze starts from the ground.
The land breeze is the same thing as the sea breeze, but reversed and at night. It flows from the land to the sea, and it has the same cycle as shown in the diagram.
When warm air rises up the hill, it flows on in and descends to the middle. The valley breeze is during the daytime and looks like this. During the day, a lower elevation is warmer and has a lower pressure and will naturally want to rise. So, the warm air travels up the sides of the valley and then becomes cooler at a higher elevation and becomes a high pressure. That high pressure flows into the nearest low pressure, then descends back into the spot that started it all. This, therefore, creates this valley breeze cycle.
The lack of sun makes the cool air diminish. It rises up and out to finish. The mountain breeze is the opposite of the valley breeze and at night. Instead, the air sinks and it is cold at a lower elevation, and then it rises up and drifts out following the high to low pressure process.